Use Google Calendar when offline. One of the best things about Google Calendar is that it syncs with your computer and mobile phone, so once you have a calendar widely available, there never seems to be a better time than to use it. However, unlike Google Drive, Google Calendar is limited when it comes to many features like sharing events or formatting important details. That's because all the great things come with the limitations, too. So, what valuable features would you like to see in Google Calendar? Please note that this content is not suitable as a standalone phone book, so please download your shared folders if you want to share calendars with others. What is Google Calendar? Google Calendar is a useful tool in the modern day. It's accessible from all your devices, saving you time by not needing an internet connection. Once ready, you simply plan everything and what time has to be done, then let the app do the rest. Google Calendar is used extensively by modern event planners who use it for schedules like religious events, weddings or other. Why use offline with it? You may be wondering if you need to use your online Google Calendar when you can't always connect to the internet. The answer is no. An offline Google Calendar will allow you to access all of your calendar and events regardless of whether or not you have access to the internet. If your Google Calendar data is more than 6 months old, it will automatically delete them. How do I use offline? It's simple and quick. Added to Google Calendar settings, you can now create and upload an offline copy of any calendar to your device. Remember that this offline access will sync and synchronize with your active online session whenever you create a new appointment or event while connected to the internet. How does this help me? You might not be using Google's Calendar if you are using 2-3 different calendars with multiple companies or locations for scheduling. Adding and removing entries. One way to use Google Calendar when you're waiting for connection is to download it in advance, whether complete or short-term. Next, add alerts to your calendar that you receive a message with information Google knows better than your team members. Lastly, don't forget the ability to use this app on mobile. Using more than one platform while still working efficiently is a must when you're offline. Another good resource our team uses is the Plan. In this image we see shared calendars and quick add buttons. Choose options that secure your team hours, especially during back-to-back calls where it may be challenging to track someone else's schedule. For example, waiting for a computer while they're on their mobile device could be limited on a mobile app. You could easily see their agenda if multiple people share calendars at the same level, but with cheap call rates, teams often find themselves. Usage tips. Firstly, if you need to plan your schedule outside of a Wi-Fi or mobile connection, set your applications to remember location. This means that even when your phone is offline, Google will still have access to your calendar. It also means that if you forget to check your schedule online before heading out, you still have access to it when you get back. Secondly, make use of the Hunt Plus Plan feature that allows users to see when their favorite bus passes or events are. See Figure 3.2. This is a very useful piece of information. Bus pass information is one of the first things many people want now. In fact, users will recognize articles they are searching for and then decide which collection they want. Uninstalling and removal of offline functionality. Steps to start again in case you've been hacked. Go to your computer's Downloads folder. Search for Offline Calendar CL. Right-click it and select Uninstall. It is important to verify that your Google Calendar was not hacked. The privacy and security page of your calendar on Google will provide such information in its. You can also reach out to someone else who you think might have been hacked as well, if necessary. After removal or at any point within the process, you can contact support teams via the Google Calendar site for technical assistance. Conclusion. If you are trying to schedule something when you do not have internet access, Google Calendar enables you to do so. Papers use a comparable service that allows users to save their meetings and keep track of when they are about to go into walking mode for some reason. But of course, neither of these are excellent options to book doctor trip tickets. The availability that their internet users have depends on the country. Right now there is an issue where some people from different regions have difficulties getting access to Google's calendar system. To do so, the person would probably need to contact their ISP or service provider that offers the service.